Is time to return to Zappa, the Grand Wazoo, with a track that has been asked for a long time. We're finally getting to it now because it's, in the track listing and we're going through the album. But a lot of people have asked about this track for a long time because I remember the title of the track. I always thought it was kind of interesting. Eat that question. What is the question? I don't know, but perhaps on the other end of it is an answer. But a lot of people have mentioned this one. Peter V, Dieter Bohm, Garrick's Apprentice, Golden Boy. R. Gray, SBK Design. I mean, this one. A lot of people. This one goes back years. If I really go back, Marty Gabriel, Ninang 363, Grady Patterson, and it just goes on there. So thank you guys for the suggestion. We are finally hitting the question. Like I said, will we have the answer on the other side? I have no idea. This album's been quite a trip. Let's go ahead and get down it. Get down it. That doesn't even make sense. Eat that question. That came in too hard. Something's happening. Give it the twinkle. Bust it out of there. Drums are always changing the rhythm so slightly. interesting little break. What? And now horns enter. Eat That Question is really cool. Okay, once again, my mind's melted, right? Uh, so I really enjoy how in the beginning you start off with that marching beat, right? And then it just goes off. It just goes off into basically a 5 minute or so jam in which you have George Duke soloing on the keyboards. Really enjoy his keys in here. I mean, they're sensational. Surrounded and driven by some absolutely excellent drumming from Mr. Dunbar as well. And then the second half, Frank takes over with a little bit of a raw guitar solo. Talking back to Mr. Dunbar and the drumming, I mean, it's fantastic drumming. And what I really enjoy is that the music as a whole, but I'm just coming down on the drumming because it's kind of what I kind of focus on. It's so it's so formless, but at the same time, it's composed. It's unpredictable, and yet they know exactly what they're doing, right? I mean, maybe it's a first listen kind of bias in the sense of like, of course I don't know what's coming. But even still, like, I feel like this is one of those tracks, and I would extend this to the previous parts of the album we've heard so far, that you can listen to this over and over again, but the music is just so dynamic that you would always hear something new in listening to this. And like I said, I'm just focusing on Dunbar there with his drumming, which is constantly so little by little changing the rhythm and shifting organically. You don't even notice it, and by the time you do, he's already moved on to something else. And then I like how the song ended, kind of going back to that marching sound as well. This time, of course, more of a euphoric breakdown. Da 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 da, with the horns coming in, with this little trumpet blast, and at the very end, I like how with the trumpet blast, like it has that speed up, slow down kind of sound to it, and they feel like it wasn't exactly like that, but you know what I mean. Like it has that kind of, once again, it's very dynamic in the way that it moves. So just that little thing in the way that they brought it all, they brought it all over the edge and over the top for the ending, I thought was fantastic. And the whole thing is really just an extended jam in the middle, which you either like with Frank Zappa or you don't like with Frank Zappa. And personally, I do enjoy this. I do think that this was quite nice. I will, however, admit I do think it went on just like a little bit too long. But I mean, like, it's a very minor criticism. It's just me being a little picky. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below the comments. You can let me know down there. You can follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon for as little as $2 a month. But otherwise, just press that like button and get out of here, crazy kids. Have a great day. Bye.